them or when they get lost or things like that, they may become an invasive species.
Invasive species can affect wildlife in a very large amount of ways. For example, they can prey out some creatures, eliminating them. They can also outcompete them for food. So this means they win the food and let the species that already lived in an ecosystem without food, making them die. This breaks food chains because it discontinues the process that an environment follows in order for energy to flow. For example, with diseases, if it kills the major part of the food chain, which is the last level or the consumers, they will not have enough consumers that eat the producers' energy, so the producers will produce more energy than necessary, causing an overflow of energy. Also, they might kill the producers, leaving the consumers without food. So, this means that the consumers will probably become extinct because they don't have enough energy for them to survive. Invasive species of plants produce larger flowers, more colorful flowers, more pollen and nectar, and attract more pollinators in order for them to be fertilized. When this happens, they reproduce in a faster way and can overcome the population of older plants, having them disappear and having a new species of plants in an ecosystem they weren't supposed to be.
For invasive species is several mussels. First came to the US from Eurasia in sheet ballast water release into the Great Lakes. Since 1988, they have spread dramatically, outcompeting native species for food and habitat. Several mussels can attach to almost any hard surface. They clog water intake and discharge pipes, attach themselves to boat holes and docks, and they have even attached to native mussels and crayfish. I'm gonna give you some advices to prevent the spread of zebra mussels. Remove any visible vegetation from items that were in the water, including the boat, trailer, and all equipment. Flush engine cooling system, leave wells, and bilge with tap water. If possible, use hot water. Do not reuse bait if exposed to infested waters. Dry boat and other equipment for at least 48 hours before using it on infested waters. And at least examine both exterior for mussels if it has been docked in infested waters. If mussels are found or exterior is heavily fouled by algae, either clean fouled surfaces or leave the boat out of the water for at least 5 days before entering uninfested waters.
A very simple example of a food web can be a frog eats a grasshopper, then a snake eats the frog, and finally a hawk eats the snake. And then the hawk can be hunted, or maybe another animal or predator can kill the hawk. If the hawk is hunted by the humans, there will be the end of the food web.
A food web example could be that a producer is an aquatic plant or an algae. That aquatic plant could be eaten by a snail, and that the snail is the primary consumer. The primary consumer, the snail, could be eaten by a fish, that the fish could be eaten by a duck or a sparrow. The fish is the secondary consumer, and the duck and the sparrow are the tertiary consumer. The duck and the sparrow could be eaten by a hawk. The hawk is the quaternary consumer.